The apparatus, medic units, and aid units are in the transition of having idle reduction generators installed in them. These generators are designed to reduce wear on the engines, emissions, fuel usage, and overall noise pollution while on scene. This video will go over how to operate each generator. We'll start with the medic unit. The idle reduction generator on the medic unit is an automated system that will initiate once the vehicle has been placed in park and the parking brake has been set. Then, after 3 minutes of idle time, the engine will shut down and a set of batteries below the chassis will take over. All systems have the ability to be functional with the exception of the heat and the AC. If the rear compartment needs to be heated, a heater has been added. The controls for this heater are placed here on the forward wall of the compartment. This heater can be used anytime the vehicle is in operation. If the AC is required, the engine will need to be running and the idle reduction placed in bypass. The bypass switch is placed on the dash here in the cab. The up position will turn the idle reduction off or bypass, and the down position is on. Once you are ready to start the engine, turn the key position to off and then start the engine normally. This will terminate the idle reduction. A few important notes to remember. High beam headlights must be shut off manually. Do not leave high beam headlights on while the generator is on. Low beams and headlight flashers, however, will shut off automatically with the activation of the idle reduction. Also, because of the power draw on the generator batteries, it is very important to make sure that shore power is plugged in while you're in the bay. Now we'll move on to the apparatus idle reduction system. The PTO generator has been removed and replaced with an idle reduction generator. This new generator is an automatic unit that will power all AC 110 and 240 volt systems and all DC 12 volt systems, with the exception of heating and air conditioning. So how does this work? The generator will start automatically anytime the battery switch is on, the parking brake is set, and 3 minutes has gone by. But there's one exception. If the apparatus is placed in pump gear, the generator will not activate and must be turned on manually. If the generator is needed immediately for things like the light tower, you must start the generator manually also. There are 3 ways to turn on the generator manually, with the switch located on the officer's side, the driver's side, or the pump panel, and you must hold the start switch for 5 seconds. If you need to run the pump after the system has shut down the engine, there are a few things you can do. You can just shut down the generator and start the engine normally. Or if, for instance, you already have the light tower running, you can place the system in bypass with the switch on the driver's side. This will leave the generator running while you start the vehicle. You can also switch to bypass if you want to use the heating or air conditioning, or if you find that there is a problem with the idle reduction system. Try and remember that the main engine does not need to be running for the idle reduction system to turn on. For instance, if you're parked in the bay with the battery switch on, the generator will start after 3 minutes. That's it for the idle reduction system.